about the red
So hot right now.
crossbill?
Crossbill is another super cool bird that we have up here. Called crossbills because their bills literally cross over. They're one of the only birds that has like a one edge, a bill, one mandible on one side of the other. And they do that because they're specially evolved to eat pine cones, right? Pine cones are like sealed shut, right? They're super tight, but crossbills can wrench open the pine cones and get the seeds inside. So because they eat pine cones, you can't really see it in this picture. It's sort of on the one on the left. You can see the bill sticking out.
Bit, yeah.
But they sort of nest whenever there's good seeds around. So like they're one of the few birds in America that their nesting season is sort of untethered to the regular seasons. Their nesting season is tied to whenever there's good seed going on. So some trees, they produce a lot of food one year and then the next year they don't. So crossbills, whenever they find a good a good set of cones, they're like, let's go. Let's go.
So they wing it.
They wing it. Yes.
Sorry,
Absolutely, they
I
wing
couldn't
it.
resist
That's where that phrase came from. Did you know that?
No,
it's
I
not
did
true.
not.
That's a lie.
I know busy as a beaver. I mean, that makes sense because you look and you go down a river and
they're busy.
And you see them all taking all these trees down. They're like crazy. You can see where that was.
I was asking a question on Twitter about beavers the other day, and I wondered, do they ever cut a tree down and then it crushes them? You ever thought about that?
Yeah, they don't wear helmets.
They don't. And turns out, people are like, no, there's no way that happens. They get crushed all the time. There's all these people that sent me all these pictures of a beaver just flattened under the tree that it shut
Really?
down. Yeah, what a tough way to go, man.
That's so disturbing.
I know. You'd think they'd scamper out.
They're
They'd
so
know where to
smart.
go. Yeah, they're otherwise so smart. But all these flattened beavers just under the thing. Look, they're rodents at the end of the day. So how smart can they be?
That's awesome. How about the eastern bluebird?
Yeah, okay. So this is a thing about, it's February. Pretty soon, it's March, as we all know. And then April follows that.
Yeah.
This is when all the birds will come back and birds are starting to nest. So I want people to start thinking about what you can do in your yards up here to get ready for spring. One of the things you can do is put up bird boxes like this. Bird boxes, what they do, birds don't build houses naturally like this. This is mimicking a tree cavity. So a lot of birds nest in holes in trees, right? That either woodpeckers dug out or that just, a branch fell out or something. Humans cut down a lot of dead trees, so we don't have as many tree cavities as we used to. And so you can put up bird boxes to replicate that.
Yep.
So depending on the box you get, you can get bluebirds or chickadees or house wrens or all kinds of other species that only nest, don't build nests out of twigs. They only nest in stuff like that.
If you're making your own, how big does a hole have to be?
Well, that's a great question, very astute question. Each bird has its own sort of special needs for their hole. They're kind of picky. There's a website from Cornell called Nest Watch where you can go and it'll tell you for any species you want, say you want bluebirds, it'll tell you how big the hole should be, what direction it should be facing, how high off the ground, things like that.
Oh, direction too.
Yeah, they have a lot of sort of picky, like how should it be in the trees or on the edge of the trees, stuff like that. Check out Nest Watch, you can see, all the different types.
Yeah, great stuff. Your books are available online?
Yeah, online, Amazon, and in a lot of bookstores. I don't know which ones at any given time.
All the good ones.
All the best ones.
All the best ones.
Look at that. Look, what an attractive cover that is.
It is an attractive
with a
cover
common
right
loon.
There. Now, also, because very interesting topics, you're available to come visit a club or an organization and do talks?
Yeah, I work for Maine Audubon, which is the oldest and largest wildlife nonprofit in the state. We're a great group. I've come up and done presentations in Carrabassett Valley before. That was a lot of fun. People really enjoy that. I do them all over on different topics that people want. What if you wanted to see a presentation about birds, Greg? What would you want to see?
I like how they house, why they go to certain places, what they eat.
Yeah.
More like that, and what kind of seed. I know that you've addressed that before
Sure.
too, and I never knew it was so involved.
It's involved, and again, while I've got the floor, let me say, if you're buying birdseed, don't buy Milo. Look on the back of the package. The ingredients are on there. If it says Milo,
No go Milo.
No go Milo. Great job. You are on fire.
Coffee.
Yeah, I just got water. They have to list all the ingredients. Milo, it looks like a seed that birds will eat. They just don't eat it. You're just throwing your money away for Milo. Everything else is fine. Yeah. Sunflower, safflower, cracked corn, all good. Milo, a no bueno.
So much information here.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you on the show and hope that you'll come back again soon and share some more. Maybe we'll talk more about some spring birds here.
I'd love to. It's coming right up.
And we enjoyed having your brother Alex here too.
I know. I tried to get him today. He's got work. Look for Alex, my brother, at the AGC on the trampolines doing skate lessons on the hill.
Or on your lawn.
Or on your lawn looking for relics. The relic hunter.